Milla, and it's been a long time since I've done a book review. But today I'm coming at you with one, and we're going to be reviewing The Dragon's Blade by Michael R. Miller. And this review will be spoiler free, so feel free to watch the whole thing, or if you've already read this book, feel free to read my full review on Goodreads. I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below. This book is a high fantasy novel, and as in most fantasy novels, this book has really hard names to pronounce, so if I butcher them, I'm going to apologize now because I'm really bad at pronouncing names. But this book follows a dragon prince named Darnir. When the book starts, there's this huge war going on. There are these three races: the humans, the fairies, and the dragons. And by the way, the dragons, they don't even look like dragons anymore. There's been this huge event in history, this transformation, where in order to better combat the demons, they went to the fairies and asked them to physically make them better at fighting the demons. So the dragons took human form, and they no longer appear in their true dragon form. They still have all the dragon abilities. Some of them can still breathe fire. They still have super strength and speed, which, as you might assume, helps them in battles. And so in the middle of this battle, the three races are fighting the demons, and for the three races, it's only going downhill. The demons are quickly overpowering them, and they don't know what to do. A lot of people are being killed. Darnir, the prince of all the dragons, is critically injured. Now, a little backstory. The dragons, their hope kind of sprouts from their leaders. They are so loyal to their leaders that if something were to happen to their leaders, they'll lose hope that anything good can become of the world. And so the king is killed, and Darnir is in critical condition. And all the dragons believe he's dead, so they begin losing hope, but really, a wizard named Rakenden, who is a friend of Darnir, brings him to a place where he is most strong, and he finds this one way where he can save not only the dragon's hope, but also their dying prince. So he uses most of his magic, which forces him into a state quite near death, and turns the prince back into an infant. So Rakenden goes away for some time, and he leaves Darnir to Cosmos to raise him. Darnir doesn't have his memories anymore. He doesn't know that he's the prince of all the dragons. And Cosmos raises Darnir, telling him that he's a human. He raises them alongside other humans. They become friends. He bonds with them. Until one day Rakenden comes back and says, "Hey Darnir, remember me?" "No? Oh, okay. Well, anyways, you're a dragon, and also you're now the king of all the dragons, so what are you gonna do about it?" And that's where our journey starts. As you might suspect, a lot of complications arise, especially between those Darnir is closest to his father figure Cosmos, with figuring out who he really is, the internal struggle of balancing who he was before and who he is now, dealing with his multiple identities, and with his best friends, Eve and Ballot. But yes, I highly enjoyed this book. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. It took me a while to get into this book, but once I did, which was about halfway through the book, I really started enjoying it. I would recommend it to people who like The Lord of the Rings or The Inheritance Cycle. I feel like it's kind of like a mix between those two. It's epic and there's a lot of action, and something that I really enjoyed about this book is the world building. There are so many fantastical creatures in this book, like fairies and humans and dragons. Each of them has their own unique culture, and it's so cool to see how different each one is. I loved learning about them, especially about the fairies. I highly suggest you read it if you like fantasy novels. Also, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's happened next. I don't know if there's going to be another book coming out soon. If there is, I'm really looking forward to reading it. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Milla, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!